Now let there be little mathematics for brilliant students to come up. The students who want to build their career in future like a fine scientist, or let me say a very fine engineer, or let me say a very nice person in the field of education, in the field of science. Now see, we know what is coordinate geometry. First of all, what is the aim of coordinate geometry? The aim is certainly to locate the point. Now what an easy idea, what we feel as an easy idea, that the point, how it is locable, by defining x, y, that is y on y axis, the distance y on y axis and x on x axis. It appears that it is a very easy mathematics, but please see what a fantastic idea lies behind the treatment given above, that is coordinate geometry. See, for example, we say 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on and so forth. Like we take 0 and 1, in between there is half, 0 and half, in between there is 1 by 4, so on and so forth. Go on taking the divisions of numbers. We feel that the whole number line might be filled up, but this is not true. There are numbers root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, 13, 11, 13, even 15, 17, 19, even 21, and like that there are numerous numbers whose position on this number line is not known. Like for example, we take up root 2. Now the value is 1.41 and then dash dash. The value, exact value of root 2 is not known. Now you see, how can we find the value of root 2? By finding out such numbers whose multiple is exactly 2, which is not possible. Like that, root 3, root 5, 7, 11, 13 and roots. These numbers are not locable. Now how to locate these points is the aim of above coordinate geometry as given by Descartes. Please see the finest mathematics which is given here. The idea behind giving coordinate geometry is to come up. Now please see that y-axis and x-axis are given. Now this is number line as given on the distinct screen, 0, 1, 2 and so on and so forth. There is root 2 somewhere between 1 and 2. Now where is it? What is the exact position is to be known. Now this point was not, these type of points were not located by the mathematicians worth almost 40 to 50 years back, even more than that. They were not able to locate the points on this number line. But with the help of this Descartes coordinate geometry, we are able to locate. See, what a fine method. Take x is equal to 1 as shown on the screen, and then y is equal to 1 as shown on the screen. It is apparent that wherever by Pythagoras theorem the line OP will be under root 2, because under root of 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 2. Now see, root 2 was not known, the position of root 2 was not known, but if we move 1 on the x-axis and then 1 on the y-axis, wherever it will cut the line OP, that is the line at the point P it is cutting, so P is the location of the point. And thus it is miraculous mathematics which can measure, which can tell us the position of the points which were not locable by the previous methods. Therefore it is called as analytic coordinate geometry, the fine mathematics which came up, and in sequence it gave the idea of 3 dimensions and so on and so forth. Now please see that during the talk of almost 30 to 40 minutes, whatever we had, we have just tried to throw light on the facts that the things are quite interesting. It needs only not to mug up, but to understand the things thoroughly. You see that if the whole of the physics, if you learn properly, if you understand the whole topics, I have no reason to answer you, I have no confusion in the answer that the number of pages in the form of notes which will cover is not more than 15 to 20 or maybe maximum 30 to 35 pages, which are to be remembered, which can be remembered very easily by a better student. So the need is to understand the things, not to mug up. And second part is how to compete for PMT and PT and any other various competitions. The method is, the students are found to not to do mathematical problems. This is a lacking in the students. I recommend that you should solve as many problems as possible. If you don't solve problems, please note the meaning of what they have named it as such. Problems. P-R-O-B-L-E-M-S. Problems mean problems. If you have not solved problems, there are only problems before you. So if you don't solve numerical problems, you will never get selected in medical or engineering courses. Apart from this, what you should do is, should solve as many problems, as many questions, answers on the topic. First understand the whole topic. Like for example, Boyle's law, how much was to understand? Only 2 lines. Out of Charles' law, how much was to understand? Only 2 lines, which I did not make you understand. I'll tell you in the coming cassettes. Now, how much you have to understand in Newton's laws of motion? Only a few lines. And in a whole talk of 30 to 40 minutes, how much you had to remember is not more than 1 or 2 pages. Then what does it need? To solve as many questions on the topics as possible, as many objective form questions to enjoy on them. Now, we have seen that the students are habitual to mug up questions. You are making in this way the study more disinteresting, more lengthy, whereas it is in fact very short to understand, and it is very easy to solve questions by understanding. You are making it difficult by mugging up. Now we will, in the next cassette, we will see chemistry. Please prepare your chemistry part, that is organic chemistry. We will come up with a question, the alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, and if possible chloroform, if possible alcohols. We will learn in the next cassette, which is due to come up, and you are requested to prepare thoroughly before that, so that you can understand them properly.